Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea here. So today I'm going to be doing my first monthly makeup basket where I'm basically going to pick out makeup products that I'm going to try to concentrate on for the month of October, get some more use out of this, and then for some newer products that I have, give you an update at the end of the month as to if I liked it, what I repurchased it, if I ran out and stuff like that. So I thought this video would be pretty neat to do as I don't have like the most makeup, but I definitely have multiples of some products, and it's easy to get caught up in using the same thing over and over again or just only using your new makeup. So yes, let's get right into the video. But before we do that, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Okay, now let's get into the video. So let's first start off with skincare. So I received these two skincare products from Influencer, and they are the L'Oreal Paris Revitalift Derm Intense Hyaluronic Acid Serum right here. And I love hyaluronic acid. If you're not using it in your skincare, you definitely need to get into that. Short and sweet, it's a component that's naturally in our skin that helps our skin to retain moisture and more specifically retain water. So our skin is going to eventually be more plump, hydrated, and look more youthful, and it will help to smooth out fine lines that we are getting, little wrinkles and things like that, because the more dehydrated our skin is, the more it will sag and look old. So I'm going to try out this serum here. It has 1.5% pure hyaluronic acid in it, and I'm supposed to use that day and night. And then this other product by L'Oreal is the 10% pure vitamin C concentrate. Vitamin C is another product that I firmly believe everyone should be using in their skincare. So here is the product here itself. I have used it a couple times, but I absolutely love the Drunk Elephant C from a Day Serum, which is their vitamin C. But I'm going to put that one on pause for a little bit and try using this day and night. It's recommended to use it day and night to see if this would be a cheaper alternative to a vitamin C serum that I might like as well. So that's what I'm going to be using for skincare in terms of the month of November. Moving on to foundations, I have 3 foundations that I want to try to get some more use out of. Number 1, the La Mer, the Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation. I have mine in the shade Amber 53, and I haven't used this foundation in a while. I think the last time I used it was like late spring, early summer. And so yeah, I want to get some more use out of it, especially because it's not cheap. The next foundation I want to use that I'm actually wearing right now is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I'm in the shade Toasty Toffee. So I used it today because I was talking with a friend yesterday and she had just purchased it. And I was like, I don't know when was the last time I used a foundation. Maybe I should start using it again. And as always, it is gorgeous. Like, it's very, very full coverage, but I did not put a lot on today, so it wouldn't be too full coverage, but it lasts all day. And what I love most about it is that I don't have to set it. Like, I set my under eye and my T-zone area today because I used concealer, but I didn't set anywhere else. And I know by the end of the day, I'm not going to be oily. So one of the main reasons why I love that foundation. And then the third foundation that I want to use more this month is the Bare Minerals BarePRO Foundation in the shade, I have the shade Nutmeg. And when I first purchased this, I wore it all the time. It's a great everyday type of foundation. And I don't think I've worn it since like springtime, so I definitely want to get some more use out of that. And I am a foundation junkie. I like to have options with my foundation, so that's why I'm going to be wearing 3. Moving on to, I forgot to do primer. I like to go in the order that I wear my makeup. So the primer that I'm going to be using is the Touch and Soul No PoreBlem Primer. And just to give you a early teaser, it is definitely going in my monthly favorites. It smooths out my texture. I think it conceals my pores a little bit. Initially, when I was using it, I was just kind of swiping it on my face and I didn't feel like it really concealed my pores. But lately, I've just been patting it over my pores and it works very well with that. So I really like that primer. For concealer, I'm going to continue using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Definitely a favorite of mine and really the only concealer that I want to use, so I'm going to keep using it. Now, if you have any recommendations for concealers that I should try, definitely let me know down in the comments because I really love that. And if there are other concealers on the market that are like that are hydrating, and gives good coverage but doesn't make your under eye look dry, definitely let me know. Moving on to bronzers, I have 2 bronzers. So the first one is going to be the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I have it in the shade Deep Bronze, and when I first purchased this earlier this year, I think I used this for maybe 3 months straight. Like, it's great, smells great. I've definitely used it and made a little bit of a dent into it, but I haven't used it since early spring, so I want to use it some more. And then the second bronzer that I want to use more that I'm actually wearing today is going to be the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer in the shade Tan-Tastic. So I think this shade was specifically for their summer launch, so I'm not sure if the shade is still available, but I do know that the actual Omega bronzer, it's still sold by Marc Jacobs, but I really like it. It gives me a subtle bronze, and I didn't really wear it through the summer because I tanned, and this shade is just deep enough for me to wear when I'm not tan. So now that I've lost basically most of my tan, I want to start getting some more use out of it. Okay, moving on to blush. So I love blushes. Like, if I'm doing no makeup, I will put on blush, highlight, and my brows and a lip, and I'm done. Oh, and mascara. But blush is like a staple for me. So I have a lot of blushes, but I want to get more use out of a couple of them that are really some of my favorites. So the first one is going to be NARS Deep Throat, which I'm actually wearing today. And it's just a pretty pink that's got tiny little flecks of shimmer, but they're honestly so fine that you don't really notice them on the skin. It just leaves a nice sheen of pink on your skin. And it's not too cool toned, which I like because I don't think too cool toned blushes look really well on me. So I really enjoy that one. And then NARS LoveJoy. At one point in time, I only purchased NARS blushes because I just thought they were gorgeous. So this is more of definitely has more glitter particles in it, but it's more of like a bronzy color. So you barely can see it on my hand, but it's right there. But when you put it on the cheeks, it's gorgeous, especially with like a smoky bronze eye look. It just gives a nice like bronze hint to the cheeks, which I really like. So I want to get more use out of these 2 blushes, so I'm going to use them this month. Moving on to highlight, I have 2. So I have the Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow Highlighting Powder, and it's right here. It is so nice and pretty and gold, and I wanted it I've wanted this for a while, and I finally picked it up. So here's the shade here. It's, like I said, it's a gold, but it's more like a bronzy gold, but it's not a deep gold. So this shade wouldn't work for deep complexions. Like nice chocolate complexions. It would be a little too ashy for those complexions. But if you're around my complexion or maybe a little deeper, then I think this would be a really pretty highlight on you. And then the Morphe highlighter in the shade Spark. This is the mini size, but clearly it's a nice size. This is more of a rose gold type of highlight. And I'm wearing it today. So this is Spark right here. And like you can see, it's really beautiful. You can build it up to be very intense. I only put a little bit on, and as you can see, it's still pretty intense. But when I first got this, I used it all the time, and then I just kind of forgot about it. So I want to get some more use out of it. Okay, so I said I had 2 highlighters, but I actually have 3 highlighters that I'm going to be using for the month of November. So I have the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder Glow. So this is not their traditional setting powder, obviously. It's going to be pretty much like a loose highlighter. And I purchased this during the VIB sale, so I definitely want to get some use out of it. Here's a swatch of it. And I love how it leaves just a really pretty sheen to the skin. So I've worn it a couple times, and when I typically wear it, I'm wearing it either on days that I'm not wearing makeup at all or days that I'm doing very light makeup and I just want like a nice natural highlight. So yes, I'm going to get some more use out of this for this month. Moving on to eyeshadow palettes. So I have for eyeshadow palettes, and this is actually my last category, but I'll explain why later. So like foundations, I love eyeshadows, so I like to have options. So I want to start getting more use out of the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. I'm pretty sure all of us have seen this palette time and time again. It is a gorgeous palette, definitely one that I truly love. Warm base, beautiful neutral colors, and I just don't use it a lot, so I want to get some more use out of it because it's a gorgeous palette. Next would be the Anastasia Sultry palette. I'm wearing this on my eyes right now, and I'll actually have a review of this palette tomorrow, I promise. This is more cool toned, definitely gets me out of my comfort zone because I don't do cool toned anything hardly, but I'm really getting some use out of this. That's what I'll say. So definitely want to get some more use out of that. Then moving on to Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Sublime Bronze Temptation palette. I just picked this one up during the Sephora VIB sale, so I will do a review of this next week and then tell you my thoughts. And then lastly, this Juvia's Place, the Saharan palette. So I purchased this palette a while ago and I've just barely used it, but it is gorgeous. Like this green, this kind of magenta color, the golds, the mattes, they are perfect shades, especially for the winter and fall months that we are in now, or fall winter months that we're going to be in now. And it just sits in my little drawer, just all lonely by itself with no love. So definitely want to get some more use out of this. Love Juvia's Place palettes. They are by far some of my favorite palettes. So yeah, want to show her some love. So I said eyeshadows would be my last category, but I lied. I forgot about my eyeliner. So I picked up this eyeliner during the Sephora VIB sale. This is the Pat McGrath Labs eyeliner in Black Coffee. It's a beautiful rich brown eyeliner, and I love to use brown colored eyeliners to line my waterline, especially during the daytime or when I'm trying to do more soft makeup looks, eye looks. I have black in my waterline now, but I prefer to use brown, and I had ran out of a brown eyeliner, so I picked this one up during the Sephora VIP sale, and it's just gorgeous, and it's so soft, but it lasts. Like, it's soft, but it doesn't break down or wear down easily in the waterline. So I'll be using this eyeliner for the month of November. And that's my last category. I'm not going to focus on anything on lips because I've got a lot of lip products, and I mean, I know myself, I'm not going to just stick with, one or two lip shades. So I'm not going to bother you all by showing you 10 lip shades that I want to use in the month of November. And then in terms of setting sprays, I always use my Urban Decay Born This Way. Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray to set my whole entire face. And then whenever I need some hydration, like if my foundation, let's say, is too matte, I'll go in with the Lila B Aglow face mist. So I didn't really want to focus on like those categories because I really don't have anything new that I'm using. I'm still using those same old products. And then in terms of mascara, I kind of use multiple mascaras. So I know I'm not going to focus in on one or two mascaras for the month of November. So I'm not going to throw them in here. But yes, that's it. So I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Please let me know down in the comments below what makeup you're going to be trying to focus on this month, if you are. Also, let me know if you like this style of video. And if you like this video, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all next week. Bye, guys.